You know, that hit sitcom that ran for 7 seasons on Fox from 2000 to 2006. Yeah, that Malcolm in the Middle. Well, it has been revived, but only for a 4-episode miniseries. Yes, Malcolm in the Middle has returned for a miniseries revival on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus. Why did Fox not bring back Malcolm in the Middle? I don't know. I mean, what the hell, Fox? Malcolm in the Middle put you on the map in the 2000s and you didn't bother bringing them back? That's just like they didn't bring back That 70s Show by bringing in the sequel, That 90s Show, on Fox instead of having it on one of the streaming service platforms. I guess Fox don't care about their past shows, huh? And speaking of That 90s Show, the sequel of That 70s Show only lasted for 2 seasons. It was canceled. Why? Who knows? Maybe it was the ratings. But I heard that That 90s Show may be shopped to other streaming platforms, so maybe it might come back to continue for a 3rd season and maybe onward in the future. But yes, Malcolm in the Middle has returned. The miniseries was released on April 10th on Hulu. And I loved Malcolm in the Middle. The show was so freaking funny, and people who have a family just like Malcolm, I think they can relate to the show. And we are truly in the decade of revivals and reboots, with Malcolm in the Middle coming back as a 4-episode miniseries. So they're not coming back for like actual seasons. They're not gonna have 1 season revival back and then they're gonna have another. No, they're not doing that. It's just a 4-episode miniseries and that's it. Anyways, the original cast have returned. Frankie Muniz is back as Malcolm. We also have Jane Kasmerick back as Lois, Bryan Cranston as Hal, Christopher Masterson as Francis. Yes, Christopher Masterson, who is the younger brother of Danny Masterson, aka Hyde of That 70s Show. Yeah, they're brothers. And it's ironic how they were both on Fox back in the 2000s, but they were on different shows. Christopher on Malcolm in the Middle and Danny on That 70s Show. I wonder how Christopher has been holding up since, you know, his brother Danny has been arrested and he's in prison. I'm sure it has to be hard on him. We also have Justin Burfield back as Reese. As for Eric Purse Sullivan, who played Dewey, he's retired. Pretty much attended studying at Harvard. Apparently he didn't really care about acting. I guess he didn't care about being a famous actor, and he never saw his career being acting. Apparently he's one of those childhood stars that didn't care about acting and he just wanted to move on and have a private life. This sucks. He didn't return as Dewey, but even though it was just a 4-episode miniseries, but hey, congrats to Eric Purse Sullivan. Shout outs to him. But they did get a new Dewey for this miniseries. Someone by the name of Caleb Edwards Clark, who plays Dewey in the miniseries. And honestly, the Dewey in this miniseries looks exactly like the original Dewey, which is crazy. Because I didn't think that they would replace Eric with another Dewey replace Eric. I didn't think they would get another Dewey. I thought maybe they'll, mention Dewey from time to time and he's off wherever. And then there's Jamie, the youngest son. In the original, he was portrayed by twins James and Lucas Rodriguez as toddlers, and Kara Stanford and Jessica Stanford as babies. And in the revival, he's portrayed as Anthony Timpano. We also have Emmy Colagado. She returns as Piyama, Francis' Asian wife, who's pretty cute. And she still looks the same. She still is a cutie. She looks great for her age. Meow. Okay, Emmy. I always thought Jane Kasmerick was pretty hot and cute back then. I always thought she was cute. She's really cute in the face and got those cute dimples. But the cast of Malcolm in the Middle, they all look the same. They've aged well. Jane Kasmerick looks the same. She's just gray now. We also have Craig Lamar Traylor back as Stevie, Malcolm's best friend. You know, the one that wears glasses and he's in a wheelchair. He always seems to be out of breath in between his sentences. I can't take it anymore. Oh my God, Steve was so funny, especially when he was younger. I remember the one episode, it was the one scene when he was so mad at Reese. He told Reese, "Keep pushing, dumbass." Oh my God, the way he said it, and he was so frustrated, like he had enough of Reese's crap. Oh my God, that was so funny. Oh my God. But yeah, hopefully the miniseries is good and it doesn't suck and it's not a waste of time. I've heard people on the internet that some people say the miniseries is not as great as expected. I don't know, maybe some people didn't have a problem with it. So now I'm worried if it's not as funny as it was in the original. Basically, in the miniseries revival, Malcolm lives a happy life with his daughter, Leah, And he has a girlfriend, Tristan, and he has purposely distanced himself from his family. Okay, that sounds like Malcolm. That totally sounds like Malcolm being distant from his family. He is forced to bring them into the family's chaos when Hal and Lois demand him to show up for their 40th wedding anniversary party. So that's the premise of this mini-series. Look at the facial expressions that Frankie Muniz as Malcolm is making. Those are the same exact facial expressions that Malcolm made in the original series. It is hilarious. I mean, he looked like he is about to literally go mentally insane. Frankie Muniz as Malcolm still got it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So anyway, so that's all I have to say. If you guys have seen the miniseries revival, you guys tell me your thoughts. If you have seen it, you can tell me if you like the miniseries revival or not. Anyways, that's it. See you later.